Hi, I'm Samantha Lott-Hale with Girl Scouts of Maine. Thanks for joining me today for doing a video from our Using Resources Wisely series. So today we're going to be making sit-upons. Sit-upons are a great Girl Scout tradition in which you create something to sit upon for when you're outside to make you a little bit more warm and dry when you're sitting on the ground. So this has gone way back. And there's many different types. This is similar to one that I made when I was a girl, but there are, as I said, many different ways to make a sit-upon. So today's activity, the one we're going to make for the sit-upon, is going to take about 20 to 30 minutes. You'll need a vinyl tablecloth or just a tablecloth in general, some newspaper or plastic bags, a hole punch, and some either yarn or string. Okay, so I didn't have a vinyl tablecloth, but I had just a regular plastic tablecloth, a thin layered kind of one. So what I did was I took the fold, I had it folded, and I cut the size that I wanted. So I made mine, I actually ended up following the folds that were already pre-folded into that to make it the size that I wanted, but you can make it bigger or smaller. And then I'm going to fold it in half. And so this is going to be the size that my sit-upon actually will be. So you can see a nice rectangle here. So then once I have those layers together, I'm going to take my hole punch and about every inch or so, I'm going to slide it through. I already did one up here. I'm going to slide it through, and I'm going to slide it in almost the full length of the hole punch so that it's not too close to the edge. And I'm going to just punch it. Now, it doesn't come all the way out, at least on mine, but that's okay because it makes still a hole all the way through the layer. And so I'm just going to keep going all the way around my sit-upon here. Okay, so now that I have my sit-upon all cut here, or all my holes in there, I am going to I cut string and I measured it around the edge a few times. And if you happen to cut it too short, that's okay. You'll be able to still add on. But I just made sure that I had enough that went around the whole edge a couple times so I could give myself some extra space. So then I'm going to take and start this through and push it through my hole. And so I just have regular string, but you can use yarn. And then you're going to start just before you pull it all the way through, you're going to do just a square knot. So you're going to do right over left and left over right. So you have a nice knot to hold right there. You could also put a bow on it if you wanted to get fancy. Then we're simply going to do some lacing. So what we're going to do here is we are going to just lace it through. So I'm going to take the end that is obviously not tied, and I'm going to come up through the bottom again. Can be a little slippery here. And then I'm going to pull it all the way through. And then I'm going to go all the way back again. And to the next hole. come up from underneath and pull it all the way through. So I'm always going to follow that same pattern so that I have the edge. So I'm going to work on doing 2 of the sides here because the third side is the fold. I'm going to do 2 of the sides and then I'm going to pause and I'm going to put in the stuffing. Okay, so you can see I've done 2 of the sides with the lacing here. So I have completed that part. You can use either newspapers or plastic bags for padding inside. So I have some plastic bags here, so I am going to crumple them up, kind of like into little balls. Going to make sure I have the middle of here of my sit-upon, and I'm going to just stuff them in, kind of making like a stuffing. So whatever you end up using, whether it's newspaper or plastic bags or foam, it will provide you a little bit of cushion there. Okay, so now that I'm done putting all my stuffing here in, I am just going to keep on doing the lacing. Okay, so I have finished doing all of the sides, so I have a complete sit-upon here, except for I still have to tie this off. So I, as you see, had plenty of string, but like I said, you can add some if yours was not long enough. I'm going to loop it back through this first string here, or the next piece next to here, and then I'm going to, again, tie that square knot, or you can tie a bow, whichever you'd like. So I'm gonna tie one knot here, and then I'm gonna make mine kind of into a bow here at the end. It'll have a little tab hanging off. If it's a square knot or some sort of bow, then you will, as long as it will hold, that's all that matters. Kind of like a odd shoelace here for my end. I could also use that kind of to hold it when I want to pick it up. So there you are. You have a sit-upon. You can put on the ground to keep yourself dry, and you can sit right on there and have a little more comfort on the ground, and you've participated in a great Girl Scout tradition. Now that you've finished making your sit-upon, I would recommend that you check out other fun activities, including Girl Scout Ways badges or some of the outdoor badges. I hope you had fun today and had a great time creating, and that we will see you another time. Check out more activities at girlscoutsofmaine.org/girlscoutsathome. Have a wonderful day. Until next time.